The purpose of the TTO2 motor startup is to commission your Turntide motor. Information captured during the TTO2 will be used later to troubleshoot an installation, as well as to determine the start of the warranty period. Note that it is technically possible to commission a motor without using the TTO2, but this is discouraged as the technician app would not be able to record how or when the motor was commissioned. The first step is to create a technician account. Find the invite in your email and click the Create Account link. Enter your first and last name and choose a password. Note that your password should be at least 8 characters long. If you haven't received this email, please call your supervisor or Turntide support. Please download and install the Turntide Technician app to your phone. You can find the app in the App Store or Google Play Store by searching for Turntide Technician. During installation of the app, please allow the app to use your current location as well as find and connect to devices on your local network. Next, log in with your email and password. Once logged in, you will need to select the site where the install is taking place. Note that the nearest sites to your physical location will be listed at the top. If you do not see this site in the app, please call your supervisor or Turntide support. It is good practice to log into the app and verify that the site is present the day before the job. Once you have selected the site, select New Installation and choose TTO2 Motor Startup. You should begin the TTO2 form once you have installed and powered up both the Turntide motor and drive. It is possible the RTU you are working with was previously surveyed using the Technician app. If this is the case, you will see a list of RTUs to choose from. If you select an RTU from the list, the Technician app will automatically populate values into the TTO2, which will save you time on the roof. If you do not see your RTU listed, please press Skip. Press Tap here to begin. You will now be prompted to capture information about the RTU and Turntide equipment. The app will prompt you to take a picture, video, or simply enter text. Note that you can tap on text and images to enter information instead of manually typing. Turntide serial numbers and model numbers can be found on drive and motor nameplates. It can sometimes be challenging to capture this information after equipment has been installed. As such, many technicians prefer to take pictures of the nameplates prior to installation and choose these images from their phone's gallery instead of attempting to take a live picture. You will notice a spinning wheel after you take a picture or video. This indicates that the app is attempting to upload the file to the cloud. You do not have to wait for this wheel to complete before proceeding to the next step. It is now time to commission your motor system. You will first be prompted to configure the jumper pins or dip switches of your drive. Once you have completed this work, please tap Next. Note that you can find information about jumper pins and dip switches by tapping the View Example Attachments link and selecting the manual for your drive. Next, we will connect the Technician app to the drive. Tap the Connect to Motor Controller button and either scan the drive serial number barcode on the drive nameplate or enter the drive serial number by hand. Tap the Begin Setup button. The first step is to select the supply voltage and motor model. You can find the motor model on the Turntide motor nameplate. Next, you will configure the min and max speed. Find the max speed on the old motor nameplate and enter this value into the app. Next, you will set motor run direction. Make sure to set this value to the run direction of the old motor. Finally, you will configure how the motor should be controlled. If you are unsure what control logic should be used for your project, please call your supervisor or Turntide support. Some logic flows, such as the RTU conventional 24-volt flow, will prompt you to answer a series of questions. Note that the sequence of operations in the pinout diagram for the flow you've selected is now available for you to review. Before you return to the TTO2 job, you will have the option to save the configuration that you just applied to the motor. Some technicians choose to save configurations and apply them to motors in the future to either save time during the install or minimize mistakes. The last screen of the commissioning wizard will summarize how the motor has been configured so that you can double-check your settings. After commissioning the motor, you will run a diagnostic to check for faults and alerts. If faults or alerts are found during this step, please stop and call Turntide support to work through your issues. Once you have completed all steps, It is now time to submit the survey. If you have cell service, you will have the option to press the Submit button. If you are not in coverage, the app will ask you to wait and try again later. Please don't forget to submit surveys once back in coverage. At any time, you can exit the survey or the Technician app itself. To resume your survey, locate the My Jobs tab and choose your survey to continue. If you have any questions about the Technician app or the survey process, please contact support@turntide.com or 1-877-776-8470. Thank you.